Fox News Alert, and right now, the House Education Committee is holding a hearing on campus anti-Semitism. It marks the first time public universities like UCLA and Rutgers and Northwestern are represented. This as Jewish students say they no longer even feel safe at school.
There's been violence every single day. I've seen chants of them, in a circle chanting Intifada.
And if UCLA administration is not going to do anything, if LAPD is not going to do anything, we're going to do something about it.
I haven't seen schools making sure that the students are heard super loud and super clear without feeling scared.
Ezra Pfeffer is a recent Rutgers graduate, and we're so glad to have you here. I want to show everybody a map here. This is colleges where anti-Semitic protests have occurred, and that's a pretty extensive map. Ezra, for you, in your experience at Rutgers, and the Rutgers leader is going to be on the Hill today, what did you experience in the last few months?
Well, specifically with encampments and everything that's been going on campus regarding the Palestine versus Israel situation, people who have been in these encampments have decided to take it more down the Jewish route. They've gone totally against the Jewish people. They have signs saying F the Jews. They have signs saying death to Jewish people, which is completely unrelated to what they're actually, trying to protest. I'm a big fan of allowing people to express how they feel. I think everybody has a right to protest, but once you take it to a religious thing and make it a matter of anti-Semitism and not a matter of trying to resolve what issue that you're protesting for, it's simply unacceptable.
Do you have a comment about Rutgers, the leadership's reaction and how they handled what was happening in the last couple of months?
So it's interesting you mentioned that. The encampments were going on for a few days, and they had signs there, as I mentioned before, saying F the Jews, death to Jews, et cetera, et cetera. And it was only when the encampments impacted the finals of over 1,000 students is when they decided to shut it down. Now, if Rutgers were to take action in the beginning to shut it down just because of blatant anti-Semitism, it wouldn't have even gotten to that. So I think just a combination of just being a little bit oblivious towards anti-Semitism and just shutting it down for the wrong reasons are two of the things that I'm referring to.
So live right now, and you're about to go over to Capitol Hill, but right now you see Virginia Fox. She's the congresswoman from North Carolina, and she's the chair of this committee, and she's been very strong. And she said this, that the committee has a clear message for mealy-mouthed, spineless college leaders. Congress will not tolerate your dereliction of your duty to your Jewish students. Ezra, you have graduated. Congratulations.
Thank you. Are
you worried about the students that will be coming up behind you?
It is interesting because, I have had a lot of positive Jewish experiences on campus with the Chabad House and the Hillel House. There have been a lot of great times as a Jewish student. Unfortunately, with what's going on in today's society and what's going on campuses across America, especially at Rutgers, it's kind of hard for me to confidently recommend Rutgers to younger Jewish high school students or express, excitement for the incoming freshmen and even sophomores. So I think we're in a very difficult position right now. Rutgers has easily one of the top 5 highest Jewish populations out of all colleges in America, and it's very concerning that President Holloway has done not much, only just released statements. He sort of brushed a lot of examples of anti-Semitism under the rug a little bit. So I think that it is very concerning for incoming students, and I have family friends of mine who have kids who were considering staying to Rutgers, but are now heavily considering other options because of such anti-Semitic actions.
Last quick question. You just graduated. What's next for you, Ezra?
I'm moving to Chicago. I'm working in supply chain management. It's certainly going to be a cold winter, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting started out there.
It's a great city, and we wish you the very best. Your future is extraordinarily bright, but you've got a fight on your hands, and you're willing to stand up. We appreciate it. Thank you, Ezra.